do my due diligence. Let's make sure this is all good. Oh, they've got it started. Sweet. Howdy.
Morning.
Right,
I
so
just wanted to
yeah.
see just how was my game because I know I played well. Like I noticed from my uh way that I felt during the game, but it's stupidly exhausting to just think that no matter how much practice you put into this damn game, get 3-1 to like 3-4 points away every single game, like giving yourself another chance at it.
It's annoying. I recognize that. You've said you just want to complain, so I won't say anything back. Like, it's completely fine if you just want to, like, vent a bit. And it is frustrating, I know. You're completely fair to have that
We're glad
reaction.
you're playing, Bobby. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. It is cool that you're here. What server are we going to?
We're going to play the whole series on Hills.
Lovely. Need it to open up a bit. Got 2 people in there.
Still need to upload the the annulled video.
What'd you say?
I said I needed to upload the first version of their match.
Okay. Non-canon edition. Alright, Hillsborough. Because it's open. They've increased it to 6 people instead of just leaving, which is curious. Robert having to like drag Turk out by the collar. Alright. I'm recording, you can stream, of course.
Yeah.
I know you're at work at the moment. How much commentary are you actually going to be able to do?
I can cast. I'm home now.
Oh, you're home. Okay, brilliant.
First map is all angles.
Spiffing. Alright, given the map's up, we can actually start commentating, I suppose. Right, what are your predictions for this Shadow?
Well, I think the reality of the situation is that we have another match with Charlemaniac here today. Jacob's played a very competitive series against basically everyone. I mean, 6 games against Wilshes, and I think randomizer against Jacob as well, or Robert as well.
Yeah.
So he's clearly in the mix in the middle of Challenger. Charlie has yet to pick up a game, so I think the community expectation is a quick 3-0 here for Jacob. But
agreed.
I'm sure we would all love to see Charlie pick a game.
Absolutely. This is Charlie's pick. He's making it quite compact. I don't know how much he's practiced. I haven't seen him online much. He's picked a relatively compact map, and he's going to go with an early mega, but it won't quite land.
Jacob grabs him. Gets both yellows. Respawns on top of both players. Jacob going to grab that yellow as well, and with a great super speed to the next part.
Yeah. Gonna split spawn. Jacob does grab the mega. He's going to be able to perhaps hook launch with it. Nope, just pop it, claim 4 gems, and
great from Jacob.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal from him. Flawless, pretty much flawless movement. And he's going to blast up there using the pyramid. That's harder than it looks. He's playing very, very well. And I don't want to call this an omen of how the match is going to go. Oh my god, okay.
Wow, he was just completely ready for that. Like, he called the blue was going to spawn, just sitting under it with a super jump. Jacob prepared for everything, it seems, in this game.
Yeah. Remind me to not play Jacob on all angles because, geez, this guy is he's very good. Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful done. And Jacob is turning this map into his playground to put on a show for us.
Well, Charlie will get the better end of this spawn, Jacob being all the way across the map. Charlie with a super jump to try and get up, respectable. And yeah, Charlie, okay, this is unnecessary. I do like what Jacob is doing with these pyramids, super speeding off of them. You don't see that happen very often on all angles, and it's a very effective strategy, especially getting up from the bottom to the top.
Jacob tries to default on top of the blue pillar, which is extremely rare. Very unfortunate super speed there from Charlie, trying to get the line, but instead he gets nothing and rejected.
Oh.
Mega launch from Jacob, can't quite pull off the rebound.
Yeah, but that would have been very hard. Very good for him to get as close as he did there. Charlie pick up the last yellow. Jacob will fall in a pit, but I mean, at this point, we're halfway through it. It doesn't really matter anymore. He's going to default the blue again. It's interesting. I've not seen anyone else do that. What do you think of that play?
I think that's a play that you do when you're up 30 points and you're trying to style. He didn't do it at the start of the match, and he's just doing it now. You obviously don't want to be up there if you don't have a power-up, because super speed or mega will pretty much outplay you to any of these spawns. Nice play there by Charlie. Seeing some glimmers of promise from him.
Yeah, and Charlie, to his credit, he is very fast. Like, that's the reason he got in this division in the first place, but Jacob is... This is some of the best stuff I've ever seen from Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob in a great form today.
Yeah.
No megas from either player pretty much the entire game, by the way, which is not what you would see from a top-level all angles.
Yeah, but there's an argument to be made that if you're Jacob in the situation, you know you don't need megas. The megas may be Charlie's basically only hope, and he'd have to land them on basically every spawn to have kept up with Jacob's pace, but...
Jacob as a player is going to be at his best when he's not under any pressure from blasts and megas. So not surprised to see him doing very well with the technical aspects of the game.
Yep. Looks like we're going to be ending up doubling Charlie's score 105 to 50.
Yeah, I haven't practiced.
I think that's been a consistent trend for Charlie, unfortunately, throughout the series.
He's had a couple of trips already during the tournament. I believe he's leaving for another one on Wednesday.
Is he now?
Yeah, so he's had limited chances to practice. And you can see in the spawn distribution, there was actually only 3 spawns in the entire game that Charlie was able to take.
Wow. And how many were there in total?
26.
Jacob flying.
And
we're going
Jacob continuing the trend of abuse.
Yes, this is this just keeps happening. I feel like I may have started something with this one. Oh dear.
Well, when the goal of the tournament is to win, can't exactly fault others for taking their best chance at winning.
This is something you've mentioned to me. It is a relatively mean pick. It is quite exaggerated in terms of, you know, how the result will manifest, because Jacob doesn't, not Jacob, charlemaniac just doesn't know the spawn abuses on this map, and it's not his fault. As you say, he's had a bunch of trips. He hasn't been around to really learn it. And let's face it,
Charlie must think PCC is the most popular map in the game.
Yeah. But it is what it is. And as we can see,
that's not going to work for Jacob. It is going to work. But Charlie gets
the blue! Let's go!
Early lead to Charlie.
Let's go! Come on, Charlie.
Figure out how to get down here.
Charlie taking his time, very careful going down the rug. Might not know that there's something that you can actually catch yourself on.
That's a super speed. Let's see if you can figure out how to use it.
Oh!
It's actually all the way up top, so misreads that one, doesn't get the respawn anyway.
But
so
he's
just going to Jacob.
He's just used a respawn abuse.
He's attempted to use a respawn abuse, yes. That shows
the second
some
time,
form of adaptation.
Yeah, the second time he actually did intentionally go for it and landed it, so Jacob perhaps not going to have as easy as a time as he thinks. I'd still expect this goes the way of Jacob, but Charlie's putting up a lot more of a fight than he has past times it's been picked. Jacob picks up that super jump, and that's going to be pretty darn brutal for Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie looked completely lost about how to get up here.
Yeah. I believe there's a way you can get up using the super speed down there, but it's quite high-level knowledge. And Jacob
going to go for the nice respawn with the super speed down there. Very nicely done by him.
Jacob.
He does arrive, and unfortunate for him, the blue is right back where he just came from.
Oh, but
Jacob misses.
Jacob misses completely.
Yeah, Charlie does take advantage of the opportunity. Jacob respawns up top.
This is
within 10 after a minute and a half.
We're going all the way back up.
This
Charlie,
all the way up top. Can Charlie read that one?
Charlie
goes for
is
the respawn. Can't make it happen.
He's struggling, and he did have the super jump there. There was a line to it, but yep, Jacob just a bit too fast going for the cannon.
Very cautious from Charlie. Jacob kind of swoops in to share that red.
Yeah, and I don't blame him for being cautious on this map. There's so many little nooks that you can get caught on, as he just did.
Here's a blue.
That blue's
Charlie
back.
has the super speed, overshoots with the blast. Jacob does as well, but Jacob gonna land closer next to the blue.
And I think the gap is starting to emerge now. Charlie
that was
knows
a very obtainable blue for Charlie, but it's very hard to control your blast meter like that when you are new to multiplayer. That's one of the aspects you don't get from practicing single player speedrunning.
And I will mention, nice wall hit from Charlie off the pole. And I will say that Charlie's now starting to leave the last red. He doesn't really know what to do with the time he's got, but he is considering leaving the last red, so he is evolving.
Oh, of course. He has read my guide. He understands the theory of multiplayer at a pretty solid level. From here, he needs experience, and he just isn't getting that lately. But I am quite impressed with how he's begun to improve. This is already much better than the other Platinum construction codes we've seen from him.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, one of the biggest things you can learn.
He's getting it for the respawn around the back.
He knows this.
He got it.
Impressive. That's not easy to see. A
lot to be happy with.
Has he watched a match or two of this? It's just... That is another spawn directly up the top, and it doesn't look like Charlie really knows how to get up here.
I think Charlie really struggles with differentiating the very top spawn from the middle layer from the bottom.
That is something that can be very hard when you learn this map. It takes plenty of games to become consistent at differentiating them.
Yeah, the other thing that I've never seen Charlie do successfully yet is really hit an Ultra Blast on someone. Or use Mega to decent effect. He's very much still only movement player.
I feel like you would love Basin Hill. Another blue, Charlie. Yep, there's that movement from Charlie. He's very, very fast with it. Gets that blue. I mean, a minute ago at this point, it won't matter, but this is by far the best performance of him we've seen on PCC.
Yeah, sorry we haven't really talked much about Jacob, despite the fact that he's up by 55 points.
Yeah, hey Jacob. I'm spectating you right now, don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, Jacob's made a decent amount of mistakes, but has obviously executed solidly to a level where you would get a 60-point lead, and Charlie makes the mistake of
he gets it.
Cannon, but where did that come from?
Charlie
swoops the blue from the top.
Some of these lines from Charlie have been very impressive.
Yeah.
Gotta hand it to him. But yeah, not really much to say, because I think we all knew how this was gonna go. But Charlie adapting quite well. He's definitely showing a good rate of improvement. It's just BCC was always going to be... he's figured out what the cannon does.
He's figured out what it does. Not always the best time to use it. Great little snipe there on the yellow. And Jacob going to win this one by just over 60 points.
Yeah.
And Charlie winning on blues.
That is true. Charlie's wall movement coming in clutch, but the 50 red difference going in favour of Jacob. Most of that probably coming from him knowing how to get to the top better. And Jacob himself recognising it. He knows Charlie's getting better at this map.
Yep.
That wasn't really much to say on that match. It's probably going to happen one or two more times in Charlie's series going forward, but I think people should be a little more cautious in picking this now, because he's improving, and now he knows. Now he knows the cannon.
I want to highlight the sack time stat here. Charlie leaving the average spawn with 1.7 seconds to go, compared to Jacob's 0.76 seconds. So he really is leaving the last reds, even in situations where it's not a great idea, like when he's down 60 points and needing to hope for the spawn to be close to him. But he definitely has that aspect of multiplayer down, like you were saying.
Yeah. And we're going to
Oh
Skatium.
yes, I wanted to see this from Charlie at
Yes,
some point
this
during the season.
this is what he's good at. This is it. Raw movement, little in the way of blasts, little in the way of megas. My one concern from him is how much is he going to know the power-ups, because so much of this map is just your rooting, cutting your opponent off, and then getting power-ups along the way. And I worry that perhaps Jacob will know that front significantly better.
Yeah.
We'll have to see though. This is probably going to be Charlie's best chance to take a game.
Yeah.
And he won't get to use this again.
Bull versus Surge.
Starting
Blue right off the bat, Jacob sprints for the super speed, whereas Charlie is just going to go normally, and you can see the super speed was the faster line.
Yeah.
Mega Marble actually coming out from Charlie. He does a good job controlling his movement out there. Perhaps the super speed. Jacob doesn't have this yet, and so Jacob's going to let it go, but next one right on top of Jacob. That's unfortunate for Charlie.
It's quite a small spawn. Neither player's really going to get much out of it. They'll be completely even. And Jacob's going to get the super speed on the way.
Charlie is.
Oh, not Jacob. Charlie. I get the names confused so much.
Yellow miss there for Charlie. They're going to... Actually, just Charlie's going to get that yellow.
Yeah, he's in the lead.
Going up for the last one? Interesting. I'm not sure exactly what tomfoolery is happening here, but it's a little bit awkward to start this one. Charlie looking fantastic, though, so far, aside from the first blue.
He's going to pop a gyrocopter. Okay.
Nicely done. Can he get the super speed? Next one is right here, so he's going to have that for the future. He's got a very easy 3 yellow line here. Can maybe even win the spawn by more. Yeah, but interesting to commit the super speed there.
He will have one,
He's going to pick up another one. And
Jacob.
He's going to have this. Both players on their way.
Yeah, Jacob closer, but... Yeah, as I say, this is the exact map that he would be good at. Jacob not to be outdone. He will split the spawn about even. And he will have a super speed ready for the next one. He's going to pick up the Ultra Blast.
Next one, not going to punish Charlie. He's right here, ready to go.
Yeah.
Charlie recognizing very well when Jacob is going to be first to his gem, and then going to cut the line. Can either player get this blue? It's going to be very important. Charlie with a beautiful line, but he's going to have to bounce up and recover. Jacob is going to snag that one.
Yeah, those kind of long range snipes are very, very hard to pull off. Charlie gets quite close, but Jacob, he gets a very good side of that spawn, and Charlie will not have a super speed for the next spawn.
Very far. This is going to be very important for Jacob.
Charlie with a double super speed.
He picks one up on the way in. Will he slow down with it? Nicely done there.
Yeah. Charlie's still
yellow for the taking.
Yeah. Charlie's still in the lead, up by 8 points. And it's going to be a close spawn.
Close to both.
Yeah. Jacob with a sweet line going straight down the middle.
A little bit. He's going to have to use the super speed to come back this way.
Charlie again does not have a super speed.
Tragic for Charlie. Jacob has a blue spawn right in front of him, and it's now 3-0 on the blues.
Yeah.
He is winning on the yellows, but struggling to get up here.
And this is what I said.
To use it with a super jump.
This is what I said. Jacob's
here,
huge blue!
It's a respawn!
But Jacob undershoots!
Blue, he misses! Jacob,
but he goes back and gets it.
He was going for that blue, but he has terrible momentum after the blue. Jacob maintaining this lead. Charlie needs to get this super speed.
Another spawn right here.
Right on top of Charlie.
Yeah. This is what I was saying. Jacob's power knowledge on this map seems to be a little stronger, and it is paying dividends. He seems to have
a super speed. Gyro.
Yeah, good gyro. Jacob seems to have power-ups a little bit more than Charlie does. Charlie being caught out at the end of a spawn without a power-up, and this is going to happen again here. It's still close, though.
Close to it.
Yeah.
Only a 4-point lead for Jacob. Charlie is making this one quite the game so far.
Oh, Jacob commits blast early, and he won't be able to get up. And Charlie in a great position for the double blue.
Right next to Charlie. What can Jacob do? He's coming. He's going to try and share.
They share one.
Blue, but the first one was uncontested, and Jacob obviously rebounds off the wall while Charlie has completely gotten the rest of the spawn.
But Jacob, very good momentum to the next spawn. Yeah, good power-up combo. And he's going to take the center line, high-level play. Cuts Charlie off for most of the spawn here.
Charlie needs to rebound. He's going for the far yellow, leaving the close one for Jacob. That's another misplay from him. Lead going to be down to only 3.
He's going to have a clean line through.
Charlie.
Jacob does not have power. He's going to get the super speed.
Jacob is going to grab one here. There's Charlie's. Charlie hits a wall. It actually kind of stops him in a decent way. He needs to get the rest of these yellows very quickly.
Yeah, up by 5 points, 7 points now. Charlie, without a super speed again, he's going to get one as he leaves the spawn. This is something that he's doing quite a bit. Him winning this is
Small
very
spawn.
realistic.
It's a small spawn, and he denies Jacob that super speed, so Jacob not going to have a power
And
up
it's
here.
far. It's far. That is exactly what Charlie
This is
needs.
great for Charlie. It's a small
Hold on.
spawn, which is again what he wants.
Yeah, but
Charlie gets 3 out of 4. Charlie has the super speed. Next spawn. He's
good line. Blasts over it. He blasts over it, and he's going to take it very controlled. He takes the center line.
4 gem.
Yes.
Oh,
but he misses, and he spends his super speed. Jacob does not have one though. He's going to pick one up, and it's a very close spawn. It's a very close spawn. Jacob really needs to pull something out of his backside here if he wants to take this game.
Charlie has this if there's no blue.
Yeah, that's literally it. It's 13 points in 7 seconds,
done.
and it's right here. Charlie has won.
Beautiful game
Holy!
from Charlie. We knew he could win this map.
Oh!
This was his best chance all season, and Charlie gets a win on the board.
Let's go. We love to see it.
That felt amazing.
And the crowd is in fact going wild. Oh, we love to see it. Oh, that makes everything better. Oh. Now, we know exactly what's about to happen.
Welcome to Prophetic.
Yeah, congrats on your win. Die. But I've got to be honest, spiritually, and Jacob's happy for him as well. I think spiritually here we can all agree charlemaniac has won this just as much as Jacob has.
Yep.
Well, it was good while it lasted, boys. Prophetic.
Ready, set,
Here we go.
go.
I like what Charlie goes for there with the gyro.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like it. And he's going to take the last. He's going to take the last. Yeah, Charlie taking the last red. And he's going to fall down, hoping for a respawn. Nah, not going to happen. All the respawns on this map seem to be on the outer rim.
Yeah, I don't know if Charlie has ever played this map.
He's going to have the super jump in a close spawn. Jacob though even closer.
Yeah, good
And a good
control over
blast.
the megas by Jacob. They can be very useful, even if they're not always the most obvious power up to pick up.
Charlie picking up a couple of blasts. I'm not sure if he's going to use them offensively, but I do like the idea.
Yeah, the blast can also be quite helpful for navigation, even if you aren't with the opportunity to target. Goes for the sweep, can't quite pull it off.
Yeah, and that's going to be Jacob's spawn.
Charlie nabs the super jump from Jacob, so that's going to be a blue for Charles.
Yeah, but he only gets the blue, and Jacob is going to be able to get up and nab most of the reds, I imagine. Not sure what Charlie's doing with the super speed. Yeah, Jacob comes out on top of that spawn.
6 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh, big mega there. Nice super speed by Charlie. The respawn should be favorable.
Very, very nice combination of blasts there from Jacob to
Blast?
navigate over.
No, not quite.
Oh, Jacob will fall. Charlie should be able to get over here first.
Yeah, very nicely done here to get in one piece over the platforms. Much harder than it looks, although
but
it doesn't look easy either.
Yeah, Charlie gets a little caught up on the center from all the edge hits he can do. That is kind of just a map knowledge thing. And you can imagine he probably hasn't played this map before, but I'd say he's picked up this map quite quickly.
Yeah, that win must have inspired him because he's doing a great job so far. Only down less than 20 points.
Yeah, and on Prophetic, 20 points isn't that much.
Super speed.
Yeah, we'll overshoot. It's going to be about even on the spawn. And a nice blast, though Jacob will recover with the super jump. Very nicely done from him. Charlie not opting for the last red, even though in that position, really no reason not to.
Confused what the play was there. It's like Jacob going to do a good job getting to this next one quite efficiently.
And Jacob correctly just taking a blast, taking a super jump, deny your opponent that. Oh,
the high level play.
And the mega here coming in for Jacob, really helpful here. We have a blue, high value blue spawn, and Jacob is going to just get up there flawlessly.
Yeah. This is the exact spawn that Jacob won Prophetic against Turk on last year with the famous mega taking out Turk on the way.
I have not seen that. You'll have to show me it. Charlie coming in high. He will almost land the yellow.
Very easy for that
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah, that line there is quite hard. He's going to camp a power-up combination here with the super jump and super speed. I like that.
Yeah.
But
It's really impressive how he's trying to chain these power-ups despite having clearly not very much math experience. He's finding these power-ups and improvising quite well, I would say.
Yeah.
But Jacob just very controlled.
Fretic is one of those maps where map knowledge is incredibly valuable. And we're going right back up for that spawn. Charlie opting for like an attempt at a super speed edge hit to get up. I respect it.
Yeah.
Jacob is nowhere to be seen.
Jacob has been stumbling quite a lot.
But Jacob...
Charlie probably just doesn't know where the super jumps are. It's quite obvious once you learn them in the layout of the map, but without that, it's going to be very hard. And Jacob gets a beautiful mega, but Charlie actually nabs a lot of the value falling through the hole. I'm
not sure how he managed that. It's been a couple of yellows. I like that line from Jacob, using the spin of the mega to launch himself up and dominate the top. And we're going right back up for that same spawn.
Yeah, usually the spawn is quite rare. This time Charlie will be able to stick the landing and grab the blue. Very nice from him. Gonna bring this one back within 100.
And Charlie will go for that expired red at the top just because it's very annoying.
Oh,
what a line!
Sweep there with the mega marble. I saw the vision, and he actually pulled that one off, which is
yeah,
really
that was a very, very impressive line.
Guys, I think that's Jacob who's doing that.
Yes, it is.
Good job.
I've been complimented. Yeah, good job, Jacob. You got 200 points. We're too hyped for Charlie.
Yeah, I think this is a series where both players can feel very good about their performance.
Yeah. Wow, that was. I think that was the best feeling match we've had yet.
Yeah. Very phenomenal performance from Jacob on all angles, especially. That was very impressive.
All right. See if Jacob wants to hop in. I don't know how much of a post-match interview you get out of this. I think mainly we're talking about Scatium, but I don't think he's coming. Give him a second. Oh.
He did come after the win over Wilches, so we'll give him a sec.
Yeah. Poke him, see if he wants to. Oh yeah, you've done it already. Ah, they have a match at 7 in the morning.
Yep, we have literally no one that can cover that except you.
Oh, for the love of God! This is not the night where I would have liked to have had bad sleep. Hey, Charlie. I'll set my alarm. I'll try and be there.
You know what? I
Hey,
am
Jacob.
fairly happy with how that went. I'll just go kind of match by match.
Go
All
ahead.
angles. I had that picked. I played that a couple times in tournaments. I have never been good at it.
You were today.
You were phenomenal.
I have no idea how I played that well. It's not even like I can't even say that Charlie played bad. I just played really, really good for no reason.
The only mistake I really remember on that match from you was you shot a little too far with a mega rug launch. But bar that, you were
and I still got that yellow. I remember that.
You were flawless bar that. It was
I know.
amazing.
Then PCC, I had already played it a bunch. I didn't want to just screw Charlie over with it. I was already playing it a lot, so I figured, okay, makes sense, because I didn't plan to pick any of the next matches.
Yeah.
It had me sweating for a bit. There was this blue at the start where I thought we were going to share it, but he got it, and I wasn't totally sure how. But it didn't end up mattering. Played decent the rest of the match.
Yeah.
I had a game with 16 blues right before.
16 blues, PCC.
Then Skadium, let me look at the stats for Skadium before I
go ahead.
Say more. I hadn't played this one competitively in like forever. And I've only played it once or twice on my own. You have something with those, like, you know, the really wide open bowl type maps, bowl, stadium. I think that's pretty much those two. But
Mhm.
those are going to be your signature maps. So definitely practice those because you are really good at both of them.
Yeah, they're the
I mean,
exact
you
kind of
lost to
maps.
Surge for like 2 or something on bowl,
Yeah, those
and
maps
beat me.
are like the exact kind of maps that Charlie would be good at. They
Uh,
complement raw movement, which is the sole thing that got him into
we were
Challenger
just
Division in the
playing well
first
enough
place.
to where when spawns were in your favor, I couldn't catch up, and when they weren't, um, I couldn't really gain much of an advantage on you just because of how the spawns were set up. So really nice match there. Let's see, I had like a 15-point lead at the end. Wow. And then prosthetic. The first half and the second half were a lot different. I guess I was kind of sloppy after the loss on Stadium to start. But sort of got together in the second half. There were 3 of those top blue spawns. The first one I did fine. The second was hilarious. I screwed up royally.
Yeah.
And then the third was like perfect. So kind of a litmus test of how I'm playing with that. But yeah, that was pretty
Yeah.
easy win. So I'm happy with that win. I'm happy that you got your first win. Definitely
And I
good.
would like
And I think next tournament you're not gonna get this type of draw. It's kind of like accidentally became important at work and accidentally got in the challenger division. I know if you were an open, you would go like 3-1 or maybe even 4-0, depending on how things shake up. You're improving really fast. Even fast enough just throughout the match from all angles to stadium, even if Earthquake
I'd
was a
like
blowout.
I'd like to mention because Charlie has been responding in the VC text channel,
Oh
and
yeah, I
I'd
never
like
looked
to
at that.
I'd like to bring attention to one message he sent. Quote, I didn't even practice
Oh my
Scatium.
god. Yeah, that double blue, I was kind of pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
no,
was a bit fortunate with
that
that.
was it was I don't think I've ever seen that spawn.
I know. I feel like that's way too close for a double blue, just with like the momentum. You get both in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from the angle you were coming from, if you had like more speed and Charlie wasn't so close, it's almost like a free double blue
Yeah, I
for
was
you.
able to share one of them, but it's
Mhm.
just there was no way I was doing anything more there, really.
Yeah. Charlie comparing it to Horizon. Luckily, that double blue was
Yeah.
the double blue on
Yeah,
skating was
that
a lot
Horizon
less
double blue
common.
was for exactly that reason.
Okay, Jacob. Well, you're now moving up to 3-2 in the Challenger division. You've got Surge and Misty left to play. So how are you feeling about your chances with those two?
Surge is going to be a really fun match. If it was a 3-2 with him and Wilt, then it should be just as close as my match with him this time. I'm going to randomize my picks against Misty, probably.
Oh, that might be the
Actually,
most
that's not true because I'm going to have a lot of maps that I'm good at that I haven't picked yet that I'll just kind of throw out there because whatever.
Well, I mean that's the last week of play, so you can essentially
Exactly.
pick your
So
best maps at whatever
I'm actually
whatever you
really
have
glad I have
left.
it last, so I don't have to
I'm
pick my best maps and just lose them
Yeah,
anyways.
and I will say, Jacob, I'm really looking forward to our match because
Yeah,
we
I
kind
think
of
we
got.
have
I was
yeah.
looking forward to fighting you. I think back in 2023, I was really looking forward to it,
I
and
remember. I
then
remember you were really active in
Egoy beat you, which was
hmm
very like
Yeah,
props
because
to
you
Egoy.
kind
He
of had
went
like a whole
far.
insanity run back then. Because you
He
were
went
like
really far.
decent, but I probably would have
Yeah,
beat you by a little back
it was.
then.
Yeah, you were a bit better than me back then, but it would have been a really
Mm.
exciting match.
2023 was so weird. I had that match with Jacker where
Oh, that's not good.
the lag was so bad we implemented like a 5-point swing, and that's how I put it to 3-2. It was a mess.
Good times. But yeah, I'm looking forward
Yeah,
to it because
yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
I wanted that match to happen. I did admittedly feel a little
Let's
robbed after
see.
I took
So
down
that
Turk
week will
back then.
start.
So
Yeah. Just in advance, I'm probably gonna play like Monday or Tuesday,
Monday
the
or
6th or
Tuesday.
7th.
That is so when we play.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, because I
I
don't think
know.
I'm gonna be super available later in the week.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much fine with that.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Obviously, we'll confirm once next week starts. No point
mhm.
now.
I'll look forward to it. It'll be good.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna head out.